Welcome to the Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Wednesday, October 11th, 2017, and today in our Tech News Update, we have Cortana that is maybe going to have some new interaction with users. The Twitter user Walking Cat that often has inside information about Microsoft has been showing a video where actually it seems that Cortana can help you with your hardware in an interactive guide. For example, the video that was demoed shows how a Cortana is helping you install basically a Bluetooth device. And it seems that Microsoft wants Cortana to help you with everything on your computer with interactive guides on how to set up different things. So kind of interesting. I think the idea is not bad. If it's well done, it could be actually pretty cool. And we have no idea when this will start rolling out to users, but I think it's a good idea. Well, interesting news about, we of course talked about in the past few weeks Kaspersky. Some people saying that through Kaspersky, some hackers have been able to steal NSA secrets. Now, in what is getting bigger and bigger all the time in some kind of, international spy ring, Israel has confirmed that they actually have noticed how Russian spies are hacking Kaspersky to get into NSA computers, and that they were witness to this. It seems that Israel spies are using the same technique. And that brings another question. Where is the involvement of Kaspersky in here? A lot of people say, well, maybe Kaspersky has not much to do with it. It's just that they've been hacked somehow. Others think Kaspersky is, of course, helping the Russian government. So kind of a very interesting question, especially that 400 million devices are running Kaspersky antivirus. Well, yesterday was a Patch Tuesday. It updated and fixed over 60 security flaws and a couple of zero-day problems. So that is a really big Patch Tuesday. Of course, it also fixes a few bugs in Windows 7, 8.1, and Windows 10. So time to patch your computers to make sure you are safe. PC sales are down again after looking at the latest information about this. It seems that basically the latest news seem to point that 67 million units worldwide were sold, as the PC market is down 3.6% year over year. And Apple is suffering more as its Apple MacBooks sold less, and that the sales year over year are 5.7% down. So Apple is dropping even faster than the relative PC market itself. So it seems to, even though a lot of people are thinking, oh, maybe the decline is over, PC market is still shrinking once again. Office 365 is getting very, very popular. Microsoft has revealed that now more than 50% of business users are actually using Office 365 instead of the standalone Office products, and that they predict by the end of 2018, 2/3 of all businesses will be on Office 365. Even personal use of Office 365 is increasing at a fast pace, so Microsoft is thinking that this might be the future of Office for most people. Well, we a few months back talked about DreamHost that was forced with a warrant from the Department of Justice to hand over 1.3 million IP addresses of people that went into an anti-Trump website. And it all has to do with a protest that kind of turned sour on January 20th of this year, sorry. And now a judge has said that the Department of Justice had no right to ask for so much information, that they really went overboard with this demand, and that the only requests they can do to DreamHost is of specific people that they know were doing bad things at that protest, or that might be bad people, doing a lot of little bad things out there. So basically the judge says to the Department of Justice, when you ask for something, ask for specific users that you know have done something wrong. Don't ask for all of that information. It's really way too much. Encryption, talking about the Department of Justice. Department of Justice says today that device encryption is way too strong and that it cannot continue like this because it creates a area where people are kind of without laws, and that basically weaker encryption should be enforced. And they say that weaker encryption, called responsible encryption, should be the rule, so that of course the governments can snoop on you easily. So this is of course still continuing, kind of a little war. They've in that sent that encryption article, they also mentioned Apple several times, because frankly the Department of Justice is a little pissed off at Apple, that basically has refused over the years to hand over or decrypt iPhones. So anyways, this is going to be an ongoing war for sure. Well, a big scam is going on right now with Apple ID passwords. It seems that a script that is very easy to actually add into even apps that have been approved on the Apple Store are asking for Apple ID passwords, but the problem is the pop-up looks exactly the same as the pop-up of your own iPhone or iPad asking for your Apple ID password. So now a lot of people are saying, well, I think Apple needs to do something about this, because a lot of people are getting their IDs stolen, which is not a good thing, basically. So be careful with all of this false Apple ID pop-up thing that's happening. Basically, what I would say is, if you aren't doing any purchases or any requests, just refuse to answer any random Apple ID password, and just do it when you really are doing a purchase of something. And finally, for some people, we're not really sure yet the extent of this problem. There are some possible blue screen of death problems with the patches yesterday from Windows 10 specifically. And I'll be, of course, talking about this, checking out today what's happening, and seeing if it's a major issue or if it's just, a small number of users. But what people are reporting right now is that some people report the update took more than an hour to install, which is already very abnormal, as on my PC. Took just a few minutes. Also, what happens is, after you reboot, you get inaccessible boot device, then the computer restarts, tries to repair. So I'll be checking out, and if there's anything I can add today to this information, I will of course be posting a video. So this was the Tech News Update for Wednesday, October 11th, 2017. You enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up, and thank you so much for following me on this channel.